Hi guys, welcome to another YouTube tutorial, and this is an easy way to make Angwamo. So I'm going to start off with some cooking oil in a pot. Then I'm going to add in some freshly chopped onions and let that fry for a bit till it's caramelized. Then I proceed to add in my salted beef. I usually like the pink beef because it gives the rice color and it just makes it interesting. But you can use the regular beef without coloring, which is perfectly fine as well. So I'm going to stir this and let it fry for about 5 minutes. Then I'll proceed to build more flavors by adding in some green bell pepper. You know me, I don't play with my flavors, right? So after that, I add in my already washed rice, okay? Then I'm going to stir this with no water and let that fry for a bit. I feel like this gives the rice a bit of a crispy texture, but just try it and let me know, okay? This is just going to be on for about 5 minutes on low heat. And at this point, you see me trying to just scoop everything from the bottom so the rice doesn't burn quick. Then I'm going to add in some water. So I prefer to add in my water bit by bit when I'm cooking, because when I'm cooking rice, right? Because I don't want the water to be too much and I don't want the rice to just be soft and soggy. And sometimes too, it depends on the rice that you're using, okay? So you want to watch that as well. So I did add in a little bit of salt because the beef, as I mentioned earlier, is salted. So you want to be very, very careful. Whilst my rice was on fire, I then proceeded to grind my pepper, which was what I was going to use to eat the rice. So I added in some ginger, some onion, and some pepper, and I grinded it till it was smooth. Okay, I'm going to be adding in some fresh chopped tomatoes as well. If you want to live a soft life and just be a soft babe, you can proceed to use a blender, but I just like the whole local African experience that grinding the pepper gives, and I actually enjoy grinding pepper. Okay, so yes, I added my tomatoes and I proceeded to grind it. If you want your pepper spicier, you can proceed to add more pepper and less tomatoes. And I did add salt in the beginning, so I had to taste it first before I proceeded to add more. I always say this, you can always add salt, but you can never take salt out of it. So everything you do, just do it bit by bit, add salt, taste before you proceed to add more. So at this point, I did add a little bit of salt water to my rice because it did need some more. Then I stirred that for a bit, covered it, and let it cook. I checked on my rice and it was almost done, so I did just put some parchment paper on it. You can use the aluminium foil, which is also a perfect alternative. Yes, now my rice was all done. It was perfectly cooked. It was just delicious. Okay, so you see me gently stirring my rice, and this pot was just perfect because it didn't burn or anything extra. My rice was ready. I paired it with some eggs, sausages, avocado, sardine, corned beef, plantains, and some pepper. It was just delicious. This was amazing. I enjoyed this with my mom. Try this and let me know.